Buenos dias. I don't know why I always want to say Buenos dias now. I like it. Hi, it's Gary. We're going to play our list of songs today. We have 8 songs. We're getting ready for Monday night. It is Friday afternoon, and so we are the day is coming. Excuse me. I have to post our link on the website. Website is jollyrogerukulele.com, and that is someplace that you probably have already been to and thought, yeah, I could learn how to play ukulele here, and you would be right, and you would end up being the best ukulele player in your neighborhood, maybe in your whole town. Wouldn't be that hard to be the best ukulele player in your whole state, probably. So that's my goal, is to make you the best ukulele player that you know, so that you are not in a situation where you run into somebody and they say, "Oh, I like playing ukulele," and you're like, "Nah, you don't know what you're talking about." So yeah, giving them a bit of a ukulele attitude never hurt anybody. Let me tweet what we're up to. https://jolly Roger ukulele.com, and then I attach my, let's see, this is I gotta go grab the ad of the week ukulele. That way every week every time I tweet, I get a different graphic, and I like doing for this class the little picture at the top of the page. So this will be our Boulder advertisement. 45 open, and tweet's got a minion on it. I put a minion on it. Minion hanging out up there in Boulder. Let's see. Penultimate rehearsal. I used the word penultimate. It's a fancy vocabulary word for next to last. Welcome in, everybody. Let me know if the sound is good. We had some challenges with sound earlier today, and I want to make sure everything looks good. Renee is in. Ronnie, I think you got to start spelling your name different. Can't believe it. I can't get that right the first time out of my face. We're starting with baritone today, aren't we? Aloha from New Mexico. I love that. Vic is in from Eugene, Oregon. Vic, I don't know if you given us an update on the weather today. You've been having some rain and then some sun and then some rain and then some sun. And I want to make sure that it's mostly rain, because otherwise the world has gone crazy. We'll be starting with the baritone stuff today, guys, if I remember right. I think we're starting with, right? Do I have that right? You guys tell me if I'm wrong. I think we're starting with While My Guitar Gently Weeps an Elvis Medley, I think is what we're starting with today. You guys will straighten me out if I'm wrong. Lynn says, partly cloudy and 40 in New Jersey, going to get colder this weekend. Yeah, yep. We got East Coast getting a little colder. Out here in the Rockies, it's supposed to get pretty cold this weekend. I'm up for it. Back in the day when I owned a house, I was not into ever having any weather at all. I was against it. You're just like, oh God, if we have weather, I'm going to have to shovel. And I don't like to shovel. And I'll end up finding something else to do. And then my wife will go shovel, and then I'll be in trouble. So yeah, I don't. But now that I live in a condo, I'm like, whatever, snow, it's fine. Let me make sure. There, how about that? That looks good. I got a lot of stuff, don't I? Isn't that incredible? That's what it takes to run a music shop. And there's a whole nother room down there, and another room in addition to that. Let's see. They don't look like this room. They have their the storage room looks 10 times worse than this room. Lynn, let's see. Linda's in from sunshine, snow possibly next week. Next week sounds good. All right. So Linda says things are about what you'd expect up in British Columbia. Amy is here. She's a local. Vic, cloudy only, rain, snow this weekend. Snowing in Eugene. Oh my. Oh dear. Yeah. It's odd. Oregon's not really set up for snow. So when it snows there, they usually have to close the city, right? And Terry's in. Terry, where you been, man? Hey, Terry, here from bright and shining Denver, Colorado, the part where the Vikings live. He's up where the Vikings are, right over there. disgusting. Glad you're here, Terry. Haven't seen you much this week. Amy's here. What? That's what I remember. Baritone stuff. Yeah. So we'll start with the baritone stuff first today, and then we'll move in. Guys, we only have 3 more shots, right? We have today, we have Monday during the day, and then the real stuff on Monday night, and then next Tuesday, throw the baby out with the bathwater, start over, right? And because we'll be getting into February, we'll be leaning toward lovey-dovey songs. I want you to be able to play something for your sweetheart, and maybe your dog is your only sweetheart. Your the bird that sits on the railing outside. So maybe that's your sweetheart. But we'll get you set up in case you have a sweetheart to serenade them with beautiful ukulele music. We're also going to dig into the arpeggios a little bit next week. I think that's the plan. And then for the nighttime class, I'm not positive where we'll go next. I think we're going to go into jazz. I think I haven't done enough jazz lately. And so I think we may be leaning toward that on the nighttime class. Let's see. Clay says Santa Rosa, slight drizzle today. Yeah, you guys could really use some rain up there. Glad you're here, Clay. It's been a long, dry year for you guys. Annie in. Hello, Annie. She's a local. Chris is also local. Happy Friday to you. Barbara's local. Linda's kind of local. She lives in Maui, Hawaii, which is all of our hometown, right? Even if you've never been to Maui, Hawaii, that is where your heart is. I can tell you right now. It's unbelievably how awesome Maui is. Even if I didn't play ukulele, I'd be like, I just want to move here and stay here and never live. So yeah, she's in a condo. Yep. I think in Hawaii, I don't know if they even allow you to own anything in there. Right? You're like, no, you can't have it. It's too valuable. Yeah, she's on board with me. Carol's in Puerto Rico, sunny and 81 degrees there. Just perfect weather day, it sounds like. Red is in and raring to go. I don't know if you know this, but Red's a cowgirl. Jennifer, hello, Ed. Jennifer, 6 degrees. 6 degrees. 6 in Chicago. 6. It's terrible, Jennifer. Ugh. Rita's in also from Illinois. Rita didn't tell us how cold it is there, but it's probably pretty cold. Diane, need a good practice today. We're going to make today good, I hope. Marianne is in also from Michigan. Snow flurries headed in that direction. Okay. Kat, happy Friday. I've missed some of this week, but I've been practicing for Monday night. That's it, Kat. Okay. You can miss as long as you're practicing. Most people don't practice if they miss. Laurel is here. Dress rehearsal will be Monday in this time slot today. Not dress rehearsal, technical rehearsal. Today is our last regular rehearsal. Monday we talk about coming in, being set, and then Linda says jazz. Linda's down with jazz. Okay, Terry's down with jazz. Okay, not modern jazz, right? Jazz standards. I don't have a lot of patience for this clinkety clankety clonk jazz. Some of you guys are experts at it and reject the notion that it's clinkety clonkety jazz. I like, the stuff that has a melody. That's the kind of jazz I like. Let's see. Evelyn says, I am from Cuenca. Okay. Don't know what the weather is at the moment because it's about to change. Sandy is afternoon. Good to see you, Sandy. 18 degrees along Lake Michigan. 18. Okay. If you've never been up there, you should know that it feels like 1,000 degrees below zero. It is brutal. Good job, Rita. Way to go. Jackie's here. Brandon in from Oakland. Good to see you, bud. Terry, no modern jazz. It's just I don't get it. I don't. It's like the blues. I just don't quite get it. It's too weird. Yeah, we'll do jazz standards for sure. Janice is in from Sydney. Good to see you, Janice. Hey, everyone. We're here from Sydney. Is Mary there? That's good to see you. Arlo's in. Arlo's a legit musician. Kari is here. She's an illegit musician. Not kidding. I'm just kidding. Duke. Kari is one of our advanced players here in town, and so she's keeping me on my toes. Sandy, high winds, blowing snow, 20 degrees, -4 wind chill, playing in front of the fireplace. Yeah, it's almost an emergency in my mind. When it drops below 40, I start to get nervous. Cindy's in. Linda, good afternoon, Gary. Linda from Sonoma. I love jazz. Okay, so jazz is not too much resistance to the jazz idea, but jazz is based on the blues. That's not really true. That's not really true. Rock is built based on the blues. Jazz is based on boys who went to college in music, so it's different. It's a different kind of blues. No, jazz is not complicated. Jazz is, you know how we do C chord, right? C, E, G. All you do in jazz is just add one more note, and then that's it. And then you're C major seven. Yeah, that's it. That's all you do. That's jazz. I don't know. I don't think jazz is based on the blues necessarily. Necessarily, it's based on plain old regular music theory. Uh, let's see, Kari and Cole and Cole. Duke and Cole. Oh, Duke. Oh, I see. And Cole Porter. Okay, I can do that. No moose in my area either. Sandy, that's not possible. You have to have a moose. You live in Michigan. It's required. Old jazz, and old blues. Okay. I don't know. I don't think I get blues. Lost track of time. Glad you're here, Lindy. All right, we're fighting about whether jazz comes from blues or not. Yeah. All right, let's talk about baritone playing and ukulele players. You guys are backing us up. Okay, so we're going to go to While My Guitar Gently Weeps first. Um, I'm playing from the baritone blank for While My Guitar Gently Weeps because we don't have a ukulele blank for that yet. And guys, it's not that I don't want you to have it. Some songs really struggle on ukulele. There's just not enough notes. And the two that come immediately to mind are Over the Rainbow and Danny Boy are two songs. Oh, and there's Putting on the Ritz also really does not fit on a ukulele very well. And so there are times when I'm getting ready to arrange a tune and I see what a broad width that the melody is going to take, that I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to put on baritone and I don't have that problem. And then there are even songs that won't even fit on baritone and those end up on guitar, right? So it's the number of notes that you have. Your ukulele has basically the same notes as a harmonica, so you know you're talking a pretty small range of notes. Now, most music, because most of the music we play is designed to be sung, um, it's pretty normal for us to have all of the songs we would like to play fit perfectly well on ukulele, but not all of them. And so now this one I think will. I think While My Guitar Gently Weeps. I don't know. I don't know. I'll get it for you eventually. It's not high on my list. So While My Guitar Gently Weeps from the baritone blank. Ukulele players, you're playing chords as our accompaniment. The concert is happening in your head and in your speakers, and we're trying to get as solid as we can for Monday night so that you know what you're going to be doing. Jennifer says, "Ain't nothing but a hound dog crying all." I think what Jennifer says is, "Shut up and play." All right. While My Guitar Gently Weeps. From the top to the bottom, there's a repeat in there. See how it goes for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, how'd you play? How did that feel? Is it all starting to come together? We've done it now. What 900 times? Hopefully, you're starting to be like, oh, that's that section. Oh, that's that section. Oh, yeah, I know what I'm going to do here. Oh, I keep blowing that section, right? And I keep having a couple of places where I'm like, ugh. While my guitar gently weeps. And then let's switch over then to Elvis while you guys are thinking about how you did. Mark your scores. If you made a mistake, if you're consistently making mistakes in a certain spot, get your pencil out, make a mark, study that section. You don't, at this point, probably don't need to even play the whole entire song. You're really looking at those places where you're needing to do more work. I'm busy grabbing Elvis, right? Baritone Elvis. Elvis. I think that song captures the idea of what "While My Guitar Gently Weeps" does too. I do. I think that it overall is a pretty good arrangement. Maybe not my best ever, but I think it's pretty close. Right? It's pretty close to what we'd want that song to be about. And all right. Kari's busy ordering ukuleles while she's supposed to be playing. What the heck are you doing, Kari? All right. Cindy says, pretty good. Lindy says, finally know what I'm going to do where. That's exciting, right? Right? Because Monday is technical rehearsal. Carol says, should the folks playing chords stick with basic strumming when there is someone playing the melody? I'd say that's it's hard to say, Carol. Since we're not in the room together, we can't really have that conversation about what's going to sound best. I think at this point, since we're in separate places, I can't hear what you're playing. I think you make that basic decision. You make that decision about what sounds best to you. I blew the repeat too. First time in a while, I blow that repeat on a regular basis. That's a tough repeat. Um, what, before I get back to Carol, yellow highlighter on the repeat. I've said it 1,000 times, right? Yellow highlighter. That's the solution to missing repeats. Um, when you are the accompanist, usually less is more. Usually a simple strum, something clean and pretty. Usually. That's not always true. She's not here, but one of the people in our ukulele orchestra, Christy, and I have been working on some duets on guitar. We haven't worked on them now for a year, but we were working on them. And every song was a little different. You know, we sometimes would say, hey, let's simplify this and just really have the chord back up what's going on in the melody, especially if the melody gets a little complex and a little messy. You don't want to have it competing against the accompaniment. On the other hand, if their song is going along and you're like, yeah, we've got this, we really nail it down, having the accompanist, is that how you say that? Accompanist, adding something, you know, maybe dropping in some arpeggios, maybe making it a little more sophisticated. That can also work. So I don't necessarily know if there's a right or wrong answer to what your question goes to, Carol. I think you kind of, since in this particular situation, you probably have to make that decision unilaterally. It sounds better with a simple strum. It sounds better with arpeggios. It sounds better if I'm knocking out those chords like nobody's business. Um, and but if we were in the room together building a duet, we would agree. Hey, I want you to be fancy here. I want you to be simple here. And I think generally speaking, my thought is when you're first getting a piece together, simple is usually a better way to go. And then as you settle into the you're getting ready to present the duet to an audience, you're thinking about, okay, what's working, what's not working, and then let's make some adjustments. I think that's it. Yeah, yellow highlighter on repeats, peeps. I'll probably need to bring it up again in the future. Yeah, I blow repeats pretty regularly. I got to lost with the high G chords that I switched to over the baritones. Okay, yeah, it can happen, right. Good for you. Pinch sounds nice for measures like 8. Yeah, okay. Pinch. I like that. Pinch. Yeah. I can't yellow highlight on the computer PDFs. I view my music on the. Oh, on iPad, I think you can put yellow highlighter on PDFs. I think if you have. Some of you are PDF gurus, you know this. I think that there's a way to put color onto PDFs. You may need a piece of software to do it. You may need it more than just a PDF reader. But that's I use Pinascore on iPad and I can highlight. Okay, Linda, there are some software that you can do that with on an iPad. When this gadget dies, and I'm rooting for it to die sooner rather than later, I will go switch to iPad, and I know I will have to be able to highlight my music because I have the same problem. This piece of junk won't let me highlight stuff, and so there's no color on this, and so yeah, that's how I end up missing repeats. So believe me, I feel your pain, but I think on an iPad you can maybe find some software that'll open up your PDFs and allow you to put some notations on there. Okay, great discussion, right? Elvis Medley, please. Kat says, I use a program called Documents by Rehearsal on iPad. It's free. You can annotate, add text boxes, and highlight. I store my music in the documents. There you go. Okay. So a few of you guys have found solutions. I do think iPad's pretty advanced these days, and so hopefully here's the truth. Book management is a big deal for musicians. We spend significant amount of times in our orchestra talking to people about how to arrange your book. If you're using an iPad, if you're using 3-ring binder, if you're using when we start a new semester, we got to go like that. We say, all right, let's do. Sorry, I got to turn this thing to a different color. It's driving me bananas. how you set your book up initially, how you keep it up, what things you should be carrying around, what things you really got to take out of your book and put it aside. So sheet music management is a bit of a issue for all of us all of the time. So Amy says you can take a screen capture of PDFs and mark up photos. Oh yeah, so that would be your just take a shot of it and use the what they call preview. I think it's got that in there. Okay, so a few choices. All right, let's play Elvis Medley instead of worrying about that stuff right now. From the top, 4-beat countdown. 1, 2, 3, 4. there we go. Elvis. How we playing? Everybody happy? Ukulele player. She got a pretty decent set of chords in there. Really, hopefully, if any of those are new to you, I don't think there's anything in there that's non-standard, right? So you should be able to just stay focused in on the names of those chords and really just play, which is kind of fun sometimes. All right, Beethoven Sonatina. This morning I was busy walking around the house singing and humming to myself, whistling. I thought, what is it that you're whistling, Gary? And it took me a while to identify that I was doing the Beethoven Sonatina. So it's a bit of an earworm once you get it. Beethoven, 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 Beethoven. There we go. All right, switch from baritone to ukulele. And let's see. Really? That can't possibly be right. Here's the problem with the $9 tuners. They tune as if they are $6 tuners, right? Yeah, see? There we go. Let's see, Cindy. Very nice dynamics, especially major 26. Dynamics is something that is hard to do on ukulele. So do what you can with it. If you feel rising action in the song, maybe a little bit louder, right? And as it feels like we're falling away, kind of quiet it down. But the problem with this, one of the many problems that we face with this instrument is volume, right? It's pretty much one volume and it's not particularly loud, and that's true of baritone too. So you've got to kind of do what you can to get the little bit louders and the little bit softers. Dynamics are pretty challenging to do on ukulele effectively. That's why you see guys plugging in and cranking up all sorts of goofy stuff, trying to get some dynamics into this. And what are you going to do? It's this big. How are you going to get good dynamics? So it's hard. We work on that, right? Find those moments in the song where you feel like, hey, things are getting exciting. Let's pick up the pace. And when they're starting to, go down a little bit, that we play a little bit quieter. And there's no specific rules on that. But yeah. Oh, Linda says she aced it. Nice job. Good job, Linda. You are doing really well with the timing. Thank you, Linda. That's not my thing, right? I'm like, I get it close, right? That's me. Thank you, Linda. That's good. That's good to know. I'm usually terrible with that. Nancy says, I followed you with the chords on Elvis concert here was awesome. Nice. I just have to count carefully on Elvis song using you. Yeah. Not all musicians, but almost all musicians. They've got this ticker in their head. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Especially on long notes, right? Okay, the sonatina. Let's do what we can. You notice the dynamic here. The first part is supposed to be P for pianissimo, right? Well, ukulele is magically automatically pianissimo, right? But instead, when we get to mezzo forte at measure 9, right, not a ton of difference versus, So I pretty much play mezzo always. That's pretty much what I do. Critter, welcome in from the top. Beethoven Sonatina. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. I like to stop there. Did a pretty poor job of that. I want to clean it up just a little bit. So from the top again, one more time, please. Sorry, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. Okay. 1, 2, ready, play. Working on it. Keep going. Back to 9. I know where I need to work. Go. Oh, brain lock. Major 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep losing it right when I get to that spot. Measure 22. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, moving on to 25. Keep going. Play. 45. Go. Back. 45. And go. The romance section of that, not so bad. Previous section, not so good. I know exactly what I have to work on. Doggone it, I keep blowing those B flats, right? It's not hard to do. I don't know why. I don't know why I keep blowing it. I'll get better. That's what I'll work on this weekend is cleaning that up. All right, how are we doing on time? We got time for one more. Let's squeeze it in. 5'2". Yay, that's a good way to end the day, right? 5'2". 5'2". It's better than last time. That's all we care about. Getting better, right? I'm down to 2 majors, and I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them. Remember, so as you're pulling up 5'2", Monday will be our last rehearsal. Okay, so when I'm talking about last rehearsal, they call it dress rehearsal when you're in the theater because you actually dress, right? For in musicians, is really a technical rehearsal. That last rehearsal right before you go on. So Monday night, we want you to look nice, right? So dress pretty. I will be wearing this because I got to advertise, right? I'll put on nice pants, and I'll put on my my flowered underwear, and you want to be planning that ahead. Probably the thing starts at 7. Toby told me he's going to open up the room about 6:30, so I'll probably try to get there a little early, get settled in, make sure the sound is working properly and all of that. But not a bad idea to come get settled in, make sure all your technology is doing what you need to do, make sure your sheet music is set up the way you want it, make sure you've got a light the way you need it. Um, uh, um, so that's how you dress, right? And that's how you want to do it. So every single thing except your body you want to have in great shape on Monday at this time slot, right? This is I keep saying right. I got to stop doing that. This time slot is your technical rehearsal. So you want to have everything ready to go except your bod. And then on after this, then you go and shave, brush your teeth, comb your hair, to get out of the pajamas that you've worn for the last year and then get into something fancier. And so, again, they're not going to be able to hear you, but it's the process of going through and getting ready for a concert. That's what's important. And I think it's not a terrible idea for you to treat it as if they could hear you. And that way, when they let us out again, and whether you're playing with me or whether you're playing with your old local group or whether you're just playing with you and your cat, you have the system in place. Hey, they rehearsal before is technical. That means I want 100% of everything in place so that I can figure out what things I'm going to goof up when the actual concert starts. Um, um, Yeah, Linda, that's a hard section. That one major is kind of brutal. I'll look for my tiara. Dan, every time I see you, you have that tiara on. I mean, we call you Princess Diana for a reason, right? Let's see. Cindy says, great idea, Diane. Diane. We're calling you Diana from now on, Diane. 5'2". Let's play it. One beat count in. Oh my God. Ready? Okay, you ready? Here we go. 1. Did I blow it? I blew it, and then I didn't. I didn't want to go on to the right section. Go to measure. Go on to measure 18. Go to 18. I blew it. Measure 18. Pick up to 18 is 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, got a little too into it. I'm listening to my own music going, oh, isn't this lovely? And busily walking away off into the forest. That's how I'm going to end my life, is just walking off into the forest, unsupervised, listening to my own music. There we go. Sorry, I blew it for you today. Go play 5'2" on your own right now, and then you'll be like, God, Gary, he doesn't know what he's doing. To Monday. Look at how nice and neat we finish this up. So Monday, We'll start exactly at 11:00 at 05, whatever the 5 minute after is where you are. I will start exactly at 5 minutes after. We will play straight through everything. Monday, Moon River, Bach. I will probably have some notes about what I want to talk about so that I can make sure I have my technical aspect together. So on Monday, be here by 5 after, and we'll play straight through so that we know what we're doing. And then on Monday evening, we'll do it again. Okay, and that way you've had a chance to play through. You'll see where your mistakes are. You're singing. And by the way, Monday night you don't have to leave your camera on if you don't want to, right? If you don't want to dress up, just leave your camera off. But all those pieces and parts putting together a thing. You worked hard on this stuff. Starting Tuesday next week, we'll switch over to stuff that's a little easier to get along with. Probably, maybe, I don't know. And we'll just keep you busy going forward. Know that we will be dividing stuff into back into the members concerts section kind of on third Monday nights, and then the not quite so top secret stuff during the daytime. And I'm getting pretty stoked. I saw that Toby got the email out for the Denver Guitar Group, and I'll post Monday. I'll post the link to the Zoom class. It's not on YouTube; it'll be on Zoom, and we will just turn it into an event for hopefully the highest level of playing you've ever done in a situation. Right? You're sort of public, sort of not. They're going to see you if you have your camera on. They're going to see you busy doing the thing that you do, and so maybe this is the highest level you've played. Maybe not. If I'm Kari and Diane, it's like, this is a walk in a park, right? If I'm Gary, this is probably the hardest I've ever had to play. I don't know. You don't know, but maybe this is a high level of playing for you, and obviously we want it to go well. We want the concert at your house to sound just miraculous. Don't hesitate to invite people. I'll send the link out over email this weekend, and then I'll post it on the website, and so be looking out for that. And then we'll be back to normal after that, whatever normal is. Let's see. So where did I leave off? Rita says, I have to miss Monday afternoon, but I'll be there Monday night. Will the Zoom link be on the website? Yes, the Zoom link will be on the website. I think I'm also going to send it out on email. And then encourage people who are actually playing to come join us, right? We don't need people to listen. Ukulele is not a listen to activity. It's a do activity. Have a wonderful weekend, Evelyn. Every weekend, everybody else have a great weekend. Kat, I had a blast. Excited for the concert. Go black shirt, ready to go. Got the black shirt ready to go, right? Yeah, I'm a musician. I wear a black shirt. Thanks, Vic. Good to see you, Kari. We all practice. We'll practice hard for Monday night. Okay, beautiful. We all sound so good, and only you will know it. Only you will know how awesome we sound, because everybody else won't be able to hear you. Jacqueline, good to see you. Lindy, thanks so much. I want to see faces. Yeah, I know. We'll get so look pretty and turn your camera on. We get to see what you guys look like. I know what I bet I know what you look like. I can tell based on your screen name what you look like. Cindy, our first concert, yeah, right, with all of us together, all over the world. It's very exciting. Amy, good to see you. Chris, we'll see you Monday. Have a great weekend, you guys. Looking forward to Monday. Good. Barbara, thanks. Have a great weekend. Yep, Cat Law, the highest level I've played in a situation where three Christmas carols in a nursing home. I'm stoked. So it's basically the same thing. We have a couple of extra chords, and everybody we are playing for, we'll picture them that they are in a senior center, and it'll be great. So yeah, it's exciting, right? It's maybe a different experience. Linda, thank you. Terry, good to see you, boss. Janice, thanks, Jerry. Looking forward to seeing you. I know it'll be fun. It'll be really fun to see what you all look like. I have these visions in my head that what you look like. Ronnie, have a great day. See you Monday. Brandon, 5'2" 5'2" is annoyingly catchy, isn't it? That's why you want to memorize that one. So when you walk out of a music store, you walk in, you look around, you do your thing, and then right before you leave, you grab the ukulele out the wall. 5'2", eyes up blue. Then when you leave, you hang it up, you walk out. And the rest of the day, they're singing it. Pearls. Critter says pearls on Monday. That's a good idea. Lynn, see you Monday. Sounds good, Lynn. Clay, take care of yourself, buddy. Linda, are you putting your walking pic on? Are you putting your walking pic? Am I putting my walking pic on Facebook? putting my walking pick. What's my walking pick? Putting my walking pick on Facebook. Linda, I'm not sure what you're asking. My walking pick. I haven't put anything on Facebook in a while. I need to. Annie, see you Monday. Sounds good. Linda, if you can re-ask that question, I don't know what you're asking. And by the way, I say that and then I wait for a little while to see if the signal gets all the way to Hawaii and then all the way back. So, um, in the meantime, I'm seeing if Linda's going to re-ask the question. Weekend, random act of kindness, do something silly for somebody. Two, stay safe. When you get your COVID vaccine, come in and celebrate it. It's very exciting. Three, practice, right? Find those places where you're struggling and work on those a little bit this weekend. Four, I'll see all of you guys on Monday. Five, subscribe. Six, like. Seven, if you're not a member of the Jolly Roger Ukulele membership and part of the website, most of you guys are, I think, go read the how to subscribe. Linda, when you and Donna go, oh, on a walk, yeah, I don't know what, yeah, we it was a terrible, crazy week. We didn't do any walks, but yeah, my intention is to do some of that. Absolutely. I've never used Instagram at all for anything. I don't even know why people do it, but they do. So I'm not, and I know Instagram and Facebook are connected somehow. So yeah, I probably will start doing that, Linda. Maybe you and we can have competing walking pics, right? Yours will be on the beach in Hawaii with the sunset and the rays, and mine will be avoiding getting hit by drunk drivers in downtown Denver. So yeah, that's what we'll do that. We live next to Cherry Creek actually, and it's really, they got beautiful homes over there. So sometimes taking my walking pics is going to be beautiful, and sometimes it's going to be just whatever's interesting, right? So, all right, guys, I got to unplug. I got to go change some strings on the guitar. I will see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend. And Linda and I are going to start a competing walking. Hey, maybe we start that as a thing, right? We'll all get away from the computer and go for a walk. Take a picture of the most interesting thing on your walk, and then post it. Post it somewhere. That'll be fun. That's a good idea, Linda. All right, I will see all of you guys on Monday. Be good, and I'll talk to you later.